All right, building the outer sweep of your quads, also known as the vastus lateralis. A common question that I get from a lot of my clients is, how do I build the outer sweep of my quad? You know, when I look in the mirror, the outside of my leg is still flat. There's no sweep to it like I see in the magazines or on the athletes. You know, my teardrops, my adductors, my abductors, my vastus medialis, my hamstrings, and my glutes are all growing like wildfire, but I can't get the vastus lateralis, also known as the outer sweep of the leg, to grow efficiently. I got an answer for you. Let me help you out. It's all about angles, where you are placing the load of the exercise, and your foot position during the exercise. Okay, so let's go over a couple. I'm going to go over some exercises and some techniques you can use in order to improve your vastus lateralis muscle of your quad, also known as the outer sweep. Number one, try seated leg extensions with your hips, knees, and toes internally rotated. Toes pointing inward during the entire exercise. Number two, leg press. You want to place your feet fairly low on the leg press platform with your feet and toes pointed straight forward, and your feet should be fairly close together, most definitely inside shoulder width during the entire exercise. Number three, hack squats, all right? Place your feet fairly low on the hack squat pressing platform with your feet and toes pointed straight forward. During the entire exercise, you also want to make sure your feet are fairly close together during the entire exercise. Number four, sissy squats. These are ones that's not used enough in the gym. Try placing your feet just inside shoulder width apart, feet fairly close together, keeping your feet and toes pointed straight forward during the entire exercise. Number five, front squats. You can do them free weight or Smith machine. Front squats or Smith machine squats with elevated heels, okay? Place some 5 to 10 pound plates underneath your heels. Make sure the plates are on the floor based upon inside shoulder width apart where your feet are going to be at. Make sure your feet are fairly close together. Make sure your feet are inside shoulder width apart. Make sure your feet and toes are pointed straight forward during the entire exercise. Smith machine back squats with elevated heels. Place some 5 to 10 pound plates down on the floor. Make sure your feet and the plates are placed inside shoulder width apart with a fairly close stance, right? Keep your feet and toes pointed straight forward during every part of the exercise. So a couple key notes here. Have you noticed the theme with nearly every exercise for the vastus lateralis of the leg? The general theme is feet placed fairly low on the pressing platform. Check one, right? Check box one. Check box two. Feet inside shoulder width apart or even very close together is just fine. Check box three. Feet and toes pointed straight forward during the entire exercise. You know, I'm going to catch some flack over this video because the old information was, you know, don't let your knees go over your toes. Don't put your feet super close together during any type of squat or leg press. Make sure, you know, you're not pressing to the toes too much. Newsflash. If you're trying to develop a killer set of quads, especially the outer sweep of the quad, it's going to require you to, in most cases, it's going to require you to have a little bit of knee flexion going over the toes, okay? Just do not bounce out of the bottom on any pressing exercise or any squat whenever your knees are going over your toes some, okay? Make sure that you're continuing to keep in mind to try to drive through the heel as much as possible. However, you are going to come up somewhat on the ball of your foot and toe a little bit during these exercises. All of these exercises that I just talked about are excellent for developing the very sought after outer sweep of the leg in both men and women. Try some of these exercises out during your next leg training workout. I would also advise a spotter to be with you during these exercises if it's your first time doing them, because you're probably used to squatting and pressing with a wider base. I'm asking you to go narrow while keeping your feet and toes pretty close to pointed straight forward. If you're trying to get back into shape or looking for some one-on-one sessions and or just somebody online that can coach you or train you contact me. I offer one-on-one personal training sessions. I also offer online weekly workout plans, online weekly diet plans for people that are just trying to get into shape. And I also offer bodybuilding and physique show prep coaching, as well as the newly added women's bikini category. If you're struggling to get back into shape or you're looking to do a show, please contact me. I'm open. I'll see you. I'm out.